The stream is live.
We're
Okay,
live.
we'll do it live.
Indeed, and I don't even know. I can't even find the video.
Mike has got some schmutz on his
Yeah,
camera.
I got schmutz. I don't know where that's coming from. So sorry if I'm all schmutzed up.
Enjoy your schmutz. I'm about to throw this thing. Hey, we're gonna do the intro so I can check on my house. It wasn't anything important, at least to my knowledge. So we're good.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it.
Yay!
We're all
Glad
clear.
it was nothing.
I'm schmutz free.
We did it.
Oh, man, we cleaned up the schmutz.
Yeah, we got the
man,
schmutz.
we're back in business. We are back in business.
I'm
Let's go.
smoking a brisket for
What's going on,
tomorrow, so I was like, if my smoker just exploded, we have way more problems.
Yeah, I was like, you got some issues over there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would start weeping feverishly if that was the case.
How's everybody doing?
Like, not the brisket, no.
Nothing
okay.
but buttons.
Doing
Okay.
okay.
Good.
I hate summer, and I hate this triple digit shit. But
Yeah.
I am also a winter fan. I enjoy winter so much because all the bugs are dead, all the grass is dead, or at least covered. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm more of a winter guy myself.
I like spring or fall. I
Yep,
like not too hot, not too cold.
right
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy in those areas too. Yeah, just like okay. Let me rephrase. I'm a not summer guy.
Fair.
I don't like all the kids out playing in the street. I don't like. I don't
Max
like all
hates
the bugs.
joy.
No, I don't hate your joy. Just keep it in your house, okay? Like if I've got to slow down, like if I'm driving and I have to slow down or stop because whatever your joy, get out of here.
That's
It
incredible.
continues.
He's consistent though, and I appreciate that.
I mean, the more each time goes by, the more the years go by, the more I start to agree with Max. I'm like,
Just turn into grumpy old men.
we're just getting grumpy and old.
You know, like all I've ever wanted to be was a 90-year-old crotchety old man. That's all I've ever wanted to be in my life.
Much like Chris O'Donnell in the movie Batman Forever. That 100-year-old.
Yes.
The oldest high schooler.
The freaking 98-year-old Chris O'Donnell in Batman Forever is my spirit animal. The crotchetiest of old men. I'm actually surprised that they didn't have him in Grumpy Man or Grumpy Old Man or Grumpier Old Man.
No, you can't steal the thunder from what's his name, Landau. So
That's true. I love those movies.
Oh, they're
Okay.
great.
I've never seen them. I know
Really?
it's got Jack Lemmon and Martin Landau in them, but I've never actually like sat down and watched.
Isn't it
either of
Walter
them.
Matthau?
Walter Matthau. Sorry, not Martin Landau. I'm getting my
Yeah.
vowel sounding people.
They're
Yeah,
similar. Yeah,
Walter
it's similar.
Matthau. But I've seen clips.
Oh.
I've seen the trailers. I've never actually sat down and watched Grumpy or Grumpier Old Men.
Yeah,
Is it-
I mean they're just solid comedy.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like a cornerstone of my childhood or anything like that. But yeah, they're just fun movies, and the chemistry is great.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Like they really do have very good chemistry.
that's Odd Couple, right? Basically.
Yeah,
For sure. They
yeah.
start off hitting each other and then.
hmm
grow
I
up.
mean, that's literally them, the original
Yeah,
Odd
yeah.
Couple.
Yeah,
So-
they played the yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, I
like,
get
like
what you're
a Odd
Yeah.
Couple, 45 years later.
but it's not a continuation of the Odd Couple. They're new characters.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they're neighbors. They're longtime enemies in this.
Sorry, no, I was just.
No,
I was just
I was like expecting you to say something.
I had an epiphany. I was waiting.
I was just
for
thinking. Well, no, is Sophia Loren in those movies? I want to say, is she like the
Find
love
out. We
interest
have
that they
Power
fight
Minute.
over or something? Someone.
Uh,
It's either her or Jessica Lange. That's how out of the loop I am
Not
about
Jessica
Grumpy
Lange.
Old Men. That's how just outside of things I am about grumpy and grumpier old
And
men.
Margaret.
Oh, and Margaret. Okay.
Is the love interest of the first one.
Cool. I need to get into the grumpy old men verse. The cinematic universe of grumpy old men.
It's like, since you're being naturally pulled in, it is something that you should watch. For sure.
That's pretty much a trajectory right now. It's like, let's go with some comedies and bitter dramas.
Speaking of comedic bitter drama, I went and saw F1 this week.
Was it good? I heard good things.
It's dope. It's really good. Like, I can understand where it's not for a lot of people because it is just like racing movie. So like if you're not into cars and you're not into F1 or you know, like it may not be for you. I can fully see that. I'm not gonna argue that this movie is like the must see movie. I mean, but it is a good experience in the theater if you're down for that. I kind of equate this to, and it is a little bit of more of a stretch, but like the first Top Gun came out, and then Days of Thunder came out. And so Top Gun 2 came out, and now it's F1, and like it's like they complement each other so well.
Okay. Is it based off a true story? Or
no?
It's its own
thing. This is just This is. I think they really made this movie because the Netflix show does really well. The Drive to Survive on Netflix, and it is actually produced by oh God, what's his name? The black driver, the black F1, Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a producer on here, and it is sorry for my unprofessionalism, but no, it's dope. I had a lot of fun. It is a little long. It's 2.5 hours long. You kind of start to feel that towards the end, but no, like it's lots of cool car stuff. Brad Pitt's great. I love like that guy that he is. I don't know that there's a driver that I would like an actual like in his history driver that I would compare him to.
Oh, so he's not like channeling an Earnhardt or whatever.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think they're just kind of doing their own thing, but I really dug it. Javier Bardem's good. Oh man, what's her face? She played, I think, Octavia in Rome. She's in this one too.
Oh, she was great. If that's the lady, I like her in Rome a lot.
Yeah.
Does anyone shake and bake in it?
Carrie Condon. Yes, they do shake and bake. They don't say it,
but it's
they do a
there.
shake and bake.
Okay.
It is there.
The maneuver is there. Okay.
Yes. It's got everything that you need in a racing movie. They do all the things. It's two F1 drivers. There's the younger kind of starting out guy, and then they have to, like, their team's having trouble. They have to bring in Brad Pitt, and he hasn't driven Formula One in like 30 years, and he's like an old guy, and yada yada. So like
the Maverick,
there's that friction. Yeah, there's that friction at first, and then like everyone kind of gets along with the program. They work out all their kinks, and it's it all works out in the end. But
you mentioned it has everything a racing movie needs. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Does it have family?
It's just okay. No, it doesn't have family. Right. and actually though, one of the things I like, and spoilers, the movie is exactly what you think it is. Okay, so like I'm spoiling something, but
I'm guessing someone wins a race.
Yeah, they turn left and or right.
Shh! Don't ruin it for the people. But no, what I like is that, of course, like Brad Pitt and Carrie Condon hook up, right? But sure. Like, it's not like they're the greatest love of all time. Like, they kind of like at the end of the movie, they're like, okay, like, hey, we hooked up, but good luck to you in your future endeavors. And it's not like, this is we found our romance for the rest of time. I thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah, that's just more like a casual, like.
It's a very casual fling thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I thought it was dope. I was like, I'm glad they did it that way. That was something where.
So long as they both get theirs, then good for them.
Yeah, I think everyone was happy, and it was an amicable, parting of ways. Cool. I like the movie a lot. I was waiting on this one, and it's like, if if I hadn't have been waiting on this movie, I wouldn't have even gone to go see it because like I was super tired. There's like I had to take Jason to the airport at 4:30 that morning. I had not gotten a lot of sleep. Like even I've been woken up in the middle of the night a couple of times for other reasons. And I had a long day at work, and I still went and watched that movie, and I enjoyed the crap out of it. So, it's dope. Yeah, if you are down for racing movie, then go watch F1 starring Brad Pitt.
Nice.
I'll go check it out for sure.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Ironheart.
Yeah.
Good and different, just okay.
It's fine. Okay, fine. I said it's fine.
Drink. Goading you out, pulling it out of you.
And well,
John is sponsored by Tubi, and Mike thinks all the Marvel stuff is fine.
It's fine.
We have swag ideas. Go ahead, sorry, Mike.
My big thing about it is it definitely feels rushed. Like it feels like even the showrunners behind it are like, let's get this done and get our characters out there right now. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I know we're coming up on the end of whatever phase this is, and we're going into whatever we're going to do with Robert Downey Jr. next, and everyone's going to be hyper-focused on that. But this definitely, I don't know, from a production standpoint and from a distribution standpoint, it feels like an afterthought when I'm kind of like, no, this is actually like pretty good character stuff. And I don't know anything about the Riri Williams character. I know it comes with a lot of shitty fanboy baggage, which sucks. But
man, we need to just like stop acknowledging the dumb haters.
I know,
it's just stupid.
Yeah,
and in bad faith. You're not even making this argument because you believe these things.
Yeah.
And if you do believe them, then I don't need to be listening to you anyway.
Well, that's the fun part. I don't think they really do believe them, but because they act outraged about it, it gets views and money. So it's like,
But I mean, I'm so over it. Like grow up,
absolutely. That's our grumpy old man thing coming in. It's like the true grumpy old man. It's not like you're taking my toys away from me. It's everyone grow up. Grow up and like what you like.
It's okay. And if you don't like it, please don't like it for a real reason. Don't just be like, oh, she's a black girl. Like,
I love her performance in this. I really like
think she's okay. But I don't know. It's something about her facial expressions sometimes. It's off to me.
Here's the thing: is I get that from what I'm gathering about the character, and we didn't get a lot of it in Wakanda Forever because there was a lot going on in that movie. That she's kind of an afterthought in that movie. Here, where she's the focus, I get that she's kind of off-putting in an intentional way because she is like blocking people out. Like she's traumatized by something clearly, and that's the thing is like I watch this and I'm like, yeah, this kid's traumatized. I see traumatized kids all the time in my line of work, and it's like, yeah, this is absolutely the kind of stuff that these kids do. Like they present awkwardly. They're very like off-put by stuff. They try to wall people out. Like, yeah,
that actually does make a lot more sense. Like I didn't even like really think.
Oh yeah, like a lot of what she's doing performance-wise was very familiar, and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, it's like this is not just avoidance, but also like extreme PTSD 101, where like she will just shut down. And the last episode that I saw where she is absolutely like having a panic attack about something that happened, it's like, I get it. Yeah. I see it.
I do think that is one of the major, like, very good parts of the show is them showing just how damaged she is. From, like she's trying to just keep moving forward, and it's so much to carry. Like I really feel that, and they're doing a very good job.
Now on the flip side of that, the way the characters around her are responding to her feeling traumatized, that's a little weird because she has her friend who's the brother of her dead friend, who's like, hey, I made you a mixtape with the sound of your dead friend on it. Hope that's cool.
And I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. I'm like, dude, she's clearly not dealing with this well. Why did you think that was a good idea? And he's
Oh
like,
my
"Here,
God,
let's drive by the place where your friend and your stepdad were murdered."
got murdered, and you watched. Do you remember that? Do you remember that
You
time
remember-
when
yeah.
the worst thing in the world happened to you?
And this is like her first day back visiting in Chicago too. Like she's clearly going through a lot. She just got kicked out of school. She crashed out literally in the street in her suit, and like his whole thing is like, "Hey, let's go revisit the old haunts that are clearly like riddled with horrible memories now." And I haven't seen you since you left for school. So how are you doing? Like, is he secretly the villain?
Like you know, the
Insensitive friend,
mixtape thing. The mixtape thing, I could.
I felt so bad for her.
If it was the only right, you know, but like I can see where for him it's a cathartic thing.
Yeah, he explains it's the thing about the headphones is like, yeah,
and you know, so he could for him, it's I'm going to share this with her because it makes me feel good and it will make her feel good. So like if it was just that one instance, it would be forgivable to me. But then
there's
like
repeat.
It's 4 or 5 times and it's every little thing and you're always bringing it up and it's like, come on, guy. Like,
and the thing is,
chill out, dude.
This falls into the whole like, wow, this feels rushed, is because that character basically shows up just to trigger her. Like, I don't get romantic vibes off of it. I mean, it's still only the first half of the series, basically. Maybe it'll change in the second half. So I'm not getting a romantic angle from it. I'm not getting he's going to be let in a lot on the secret, even though it's not really a secret because everyone knows like she makes Iron Man suits. But so far, all of his scenes have been, hey, let me trigger you about this traumatic thing that happened in your life. And you just got to deal with it.
I agree. It's he's either like he's like a savant, you know, like he's just so into whatever he's doing that he has no concept of other people's feelings or how much damage he's doing.
But the thing is, I feel like if it was a longer series, like if it had 9 episodes like Daredevil, or, you know, if it had been kind of built up a little bit better, they take their time with episodes and things like that, maybe it would flesh out a little bit more like what he's doing. But basically his character just shows up just to do that, and we don't get much else. So I'm kind of like...
he seems like an alright dude.
He seems okay, but...
He's like a walking trigger warning.
Yeah. He's there to be supportive friend who will go out of their way to make you feel uncomfortable, not on purpose,
totally just awful. Yeah.
Alden Ehrenreich, on the other hand, is doing a great man in the chair gig. Han Solo is doing a great man in the chair thing.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I like that relationship a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's like I really enjoy that, and that is to me like some of the classic Marvel world building where it's like if I see this guy in another movie or in another show, I'm going to enjoy it. I know that already. Like, and I like the story that they're going with him. I really, I was like, that is very well done, and well, I think that character is really cool.
They complement each other because they're both dealing with trauma. Because when he first sees like, oh, this is an Iron Man thing, and he starts having like his own mini like panic attack in response to it, I'm like, what is this guy's deal? And then in the next episode, you realize what his deal is. You're like, oh, makes sense why that would upset him. Clearly, yeah. So,
yeah, like the gang leader, the boss guy. I don't know.
Oh, what's his name?
Sometimes he's cool.
Beast from Rise of the Beasts, Anthony Ramos. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. Like, he's not terrible, but he's not great. And I don't know if that's. I feel like he's acting well enough.
It's
so I don't know if yeah.
It's Marvel's doing that. Marvel's doing that whole truth to power thing, but we don't want to lose our big money makers, so we're gonna let the bad guy probably in the next half of the season just be really evil out of nowhere. Like what they're doing right now, it's like we're taking down big corporations, or we're getting we're getting the big corporations contracted with us.
Yeah,
I know where this is. I kind of have a feeling I know where the contract stuff is going. Supernatural character and contracts. Just I don't know, but
about that.
I wonder about that.
What could possibly?
That's awesome. So Max, have
Yeah,
you
I would have been with you, Mike. Except, I wouldn't see that if he didn't have everyone sign in blood. You know?
Yeah, that's yep, exactly. But I get it. I get the whole like, hey, I want to take the corporate fat cats to task, but then they're gonna do something in the next half of the season that's gonna be like, but I'm the real bad guy.
I mean, like, no, like that hood is obviously demonic. It is obviously a bad thing. You know, it's like there's no way that he doesn't. You know, like with his ideals. You know, like and yeah, him being like a bad guy, but not a bad. He's a bad guy to bad guys.
He's looking out for the little people.
Well, not really. You know, but he's not stepping on the little people. That's what he's like. The only thing he's doing that's different from any of the people is he's not putting like unrelated people or people who have no power at risk. Yeah. You know, it's like, hey, we are doing a thing because we have the power to, and we are going to do it to people who have hurt other people, and it's not right what they're doing, and they like, and they are obviously stealing. They're taking from these people without
right
for whatever. But like, yeah, like the only thing they're doing is keeping the collateral damage down.
Yeah,
like...
I feel it. They're gonna Falcon and Winter Soldier it, where it's gonna be like the Flag Smashers in the beginning of that series that you're like, I kind of see where they're coming from. They're gonna be like, nope, no redemption. We're Disney.
So yeah.
Max, are you through it then too, or are you up to where the?
Yeah, I'm caught up. Yeah, episode 3. I do also want to say that the music is dope.
Yep.
I'm here for it. I was like, I think between episode 1 and 2, I was talking to my wife. And I was like, I don't know if I like this show. You know, like there's stuff to like. There's stuff, you know, that could go either way. And then they go to that concert.
That was a pretty dope concert.
Okay. I was like, you got me.
I like that concert a lot.
Because that went in the playlist. Like I had to search that music out. So that's it. You know, like, hey, you got because I mean, like, even Iron Fist, I have to give credit to Iron Fist because of the music.
That's
the soundtrack's
holy cow, that's big.
Yeah, right. Like and everyone, it is. I've been on record saying a terrible thing or two about Iron Fist.
The soundtrack's great on Iron Fist. The acting, the action.
The soundtrack is super dope. It is the only thing. It is literally the only thing in Iron Fist that makes it anything at all. And so, like, you don't even have to watch Iron Fist. Just go look up the soundtrack.
Listen to the soundtrack, yeah.
The music is dope. Everything else sucks. But this again, I needed something to push me over the edge into liking the show, and then they played a couple songs, like I think they're back to back, that are just bangers and just super dope. And I was like, okay, at least you guys have a great freaking music, the head of the music, whatever.
It's a great soundtrack. And like I said, I don't know if I feel like the show had a little bit more space to breathe, maybe I'd like it a little bit more than I do. Like it's entertaining enough for me to watch, I guess, in a 3-episode bulk. But I'm also like, wow, it's gonna be done this week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think I would appreciate a Snyder cut of these. Like, you know, or if you know, we could see kind of what they were trying to do. It definitely does feel cut up, like a lot of like they're picking the biggest moments to show you that these things happen, so you can still follow along, but you don't get the full context of like that scene where her and the mom are talking, and the mom makes a request. I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah. I know which scene you're talking about. Yeah, it feels like it should have been a bigger moment.
Could have been fleshed out a lot more, and I think maybe it was too. It feels cut up.
Yeah.
And you know, like they had to do what they had to do. I would appreciate a Snyder cut on this. Like when it's done, like let the director have at it and release that, and you know, like that would be kind of cool, I think.
Part of me is wondering if because I'm wondering if this was like still shooting during the strikes, and
maybe
also like they had
there was a lot of trouble with this.
Yeah, like there was they had to meet a certain release date. And so they were like, well, we got all these other projects. We got to figure out what we're doing with Doctor Doom and stuff on the movie side of things. Fuck it. Let's just get this out of the way and get it done. And then,
especially for such a short run.
yeah, it's 6 episodes, where it's also like Daredevil has technically 18, and he had to like cut it in half. So it's like weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, what? I've not watched it all. I'm going to. I plan to. But that was going to be my question. Should I? Is it good enough to just sit down and like binge watch the first couple episodes? Sounds like we're at 3.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I got through the first 3. Okay.
So my wife, like, I had played the first 2, and I'm going to play the third one, and she was like, "How many of these are there?" Like, so I think 3 episodes is good, but 4 episodes would have been too much. So, but it is, it's worth it. It's worth a shot. Yeah, because I mean, I'm even saying, like, I'll swim in these waters. Like, I wish they would have let them cook. That's.
Yeah, give me good stuff if you like. That's good.
I guess that's the silver lining to it, is that people who are really into the show, like, the show's gonna be out there in its entirety, like, just within the week, essentially. Like, it's not an X-Men situation where it's like you got to wait week to week.
Even though that was fun, though, wasn't it?
It was fun.
It was fun talking about it.
It would have been like, oh yeah, like this week. Oh, can you believe
who died?
It's I feel like, with the internet and social media and everything, like we have started a lot of things that we shouldn't have, and it's so nice, like when they just even deliberately stretch it out, take longer. Don't give me the immediate fix. Like, let's take a break from it and we can look, sit back and analyze it and enjoy it. And yeah, that was really cool. Yeah. I mean, get excited for Saturday morning because the show is going to be on. Like, yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that experience.
I just I got the impression, like, I kind of knew that this particular character, Ironheart, had a lot of, like I said, a lot of the pop culture baggage coming with it. And I don't know if I feel like maybe the studio kind of buckled to the stuff they knew was going to happen once they announced it. And they were like, all right, well, let's just get it out there and to little pomp or pageantry, just because we know what the response is going to be. And I'm kind of like, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. They made a call, and I don't know. Like, I just went and watched this anime movie, the Don anime movie, Evil Eye, and me and Justin went to the solo leveling.
I had a great time. You slept, but I had a great time.
Right, but all that is 2 or 3 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
Smashed together, and so I'm like, I don't know that, because like they're making these anime releases. There is a market for you releasing it as this, I don't know, like
upscaled a little bit, because like Solo Leveling definitely had better quality than the everyday like Solo Leveling episode. Like,
but it's but again, it's still just the
agreed.
The first 2 episodes of season 2.
Yeah,
so again, like, I don't know, like they could have. This was like, I mean, this isn't. I don't think like the same. What is the spy one that came out? Not Secret Wars. I keep on thinking Secret Wars of
Secret Invasion.
The show that was Secret Invasion. Yeah, terrible. No, we're not doing this with that. But like, I don't know. I feel like they could have given Ironheart some pomp and circumstance, and she would have done well.
I'll give Ironheart this. I got into one more episode more of Ironheart than I have Secret Invasion. I still haven't watched past episode 2.
Dude, I haven't watched past episode minute 2.
Dang. Right.
I have not. Like, I've heard so much garbage about it. I can't even make myself watch it.
I just literally don't know what happens.
And dude, and it's like when the people that I think are like, I think their opinions are dumb, and the people whose opinions I respect agree on something, I'm like, this is bad.
Sure.
Like, that's not. There's no one here defending this.
But yeah, I'll give Ironheart this. It's like I have incentive to watch the last 3 episodes of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely gonna watch the last 3 episodes because I'm intrigued enough to finish it. I'm like, I have no intrigue in Secret Invasion.
Sure.
I'm like,
Oh god.
I feel like this one doesn't really matter. Like they're not gonna come back to this one. I don't think. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude, no, it's I wish the experiment of this would have gone better for comic book stuff, but it's this TV / movies kind of deal that they got going on is not. They didn't handle it well. Marvel didn't handle this well. The only the Marvel method that they started out with was really the only thing they've done exceptionally well. Past them being like this underdog idea of a thing that you could do, they suck. Like, I'm sorry.
Streaming killed it. I mean, streaming really fucked them. I think. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They didn't handle it well. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I'm sitting here with no plan for how you could have done it better. So like, they did a thing. It just turns out it wasn't the right thing. I'm not trying to act like I know the answer, no. But your shows like this, the level of care that you put into everything matter. Okay, so maybe I do have the answer. If the level of care that you put into it matters. So if you're not trying to do this thing the best, that it could be you're like, okay, well, we have 7, we need them to do X, Y, and Z across the whole line of them, blah blah blah, and you don't have people who are passionate about it, and you don't have you're not willing to, you want a big spectacle without paying a big dollar, it's not going to work out well. That's not going to work out well, and apparently it won't work out well even on streaming. So you guys tried it, but do less and do more with it. It's but Ironheart is good though. Ironheart would be something that I'm saying belongs in there. This is really, really good, especially for Marvel Television.
I'll say here's the thing. This is the first time in a while where I was even like, you know what? The effects for this don't feel cheap. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of it feels more tactile because it's someone basically starting out as an iron-clad person. So you've got what looks to be sometimes an actual suit there. You get you get to see how things actually function and work and things like that. The effects actually look a little bit better than just hey, portals.
Fair. Yeah.
It feels more cinematic than a lot of other stuff that they've put out.
Yeah. I'm definitely feeling this one way more than I'm feeling anything. Even Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is probably my favorite other Marvel TV show that came out. Mm-hmm. It's very. But I if they can keep going like this, Marvel's had Thunderbolts, which was okay, but it wasn't actively bad. That's the thing.
It's a big deal.
It was just okay.
I know on the TV side of thing, they've got Wonder Man, I think, with what's his name from Watchmen, the guy who played Dr. Manhattan in the HBO Watchmen.
Okay,
he's okay. Wonder Man, and then they're gonna do a Vision. Wait. They're gonna do a Vision show starring the White Vision, but they're calling it Vision Quest because the title White Vision isn't really good. So,
White Vision.
Yeah. I think that was a joke for a while. It's please don't call the show White Vision.
That'd be incredible.
It's called Vision. It's called Vision Quest.
Yeah. No, they should definitely call it White Vision.
Yeah.
I disagree.
We'll call it Johnny Quest and call him Johnny.
I think you've got no balls because you did not call it.
You can't win. Either side can't win.
They're Disney.
No balls.
But again, what do we know? Because they're apparently doing a sequel to the best live-action Disney movie ever, apparently.
Oh, I was about to segue to that. I'm so glad you did. Lilo and Stitch 2. Max, are you excited? This is your favorite Disney product.
Your favorite movie ever.
Ever.
Yeah, it was like my favorite, best reviewed movie of all time. But
it's up there.
It's good. I thought it was solid.
I'm so happy
I'm
you
not
did.
excited for.
Nope.
I
still haven't seen it, so
no, like, yeah, like, it's not even like I'm not on a hill about Lilo and Stitch. Like I'm just like I'm surprised that people's responses is really what that one is, because I'm like, wow, like I said the Disney movie was good and I'm getting flack for it. Like that was
I'm
that
guessing
was what got me.
I'm guessing that the people who are responding to you were the ones who really grew up with the original Lilo. Like Lilo and Stitch, the original, I think came out 2002. I want to say.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
so
even know
we
that
were
I've seen
all
the whole movie all the way through.
We were all, for the most part, like
2006.
2006.
6.
Wow, really? I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the same point, like we were all either like in college, or
Oh no, I'm wrong. It's Leroy and Stitch. It's some weird.
Leroy and Stitch.
Oh,
I swear it's another
Is that the
Disney
porn?
thing.
All different freaking blaxploitation movie. Come on, Leroy and
No,
Stitch, let's go.
It's the Disney TV show. It's a television. It's a film.
TV show,
It's a
my
film.
ass. Oh my goodness. That thing, oh my.
It's just the character.
Oh, it's so much better. Oh,
You better watch yourself, sucker.
Yes. Can somebody please, like, I don't want AI to do it. I want a person to do it.
Oh, I'll stop
Okay.
motion animation
Please.
of Leroy and Stitch for you.
Oh
Please
God.
give me a Leroy and Stitch like in the leather coat. Stitch with the afro.
Oh, you're right. 2002 was
leather
the
coat.
actual one, not Leroy and Stitch.
Oh, Hana
Leroy and
means.
Stitch.
Oh, Hana means watch your back.
Same time, I don't know you, motherfucker. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, Leroy.
Yes, Leroy and Stitch. Leroy and
Stitch.
For the record, it is an actual
Let's
thing,
go.
an actual Disney thing.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I'm sure they made like
taking it.
sequels.
We're
Yeah,
taking it
it's
from
the
them.
4th television film.
Okay, I get. So animated sequels. Okay.
We are taking it from them.
Yeah, whatever.
Erase the fault,
Take
Yeah.
it back.
Leroy and Stitch from time. No, we're not taking it back. We're taking it from them. They have misused this.
We're gonna
They don't get it
reappropriate Leroy and Stitch.
Yes, to what it should be. Leroy and Stitch on Disney. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sure it doesn't have any fans, so we can
I
do
am
whatever.
offended. I am offended that you would dare call your show Leroy and Stitch, and it's some like happy-go-lucky kids. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh
You
God, it's
wasted a
so
beautiful
funny.
thing.
Here's what all of us and John Orlando need to get on this, because John Orlando will be
Leroy
all
and
over
Stitch.
Leroy and Stitch.
Leroy and Stitch, starring Michael Jai White.
Just his voice. Just his voice. Just his voice coming out of a cuddly little koala character. Enough from the clown. Oh God.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come
God.
on.
Oh,
How dare you? Sir,
That really hurt.
Shame on your whole
that wasn't.
family.
Oh man.
Look,
who would've thought?
we ruined Mike over this.
Just got some Melbeck
Yeah.
up my nose. Oh my
Here's
God.
another view of
Oh
Leroy.
my goodness.
They,
Leroy and
They-
Stitch.
Oh,
gave him a
jeez.
weird
Is there
like.
one?
She looks mad
Oh,
too.
The red one?
It has to be the red one, right?
Yeah, it has to be the red one. Lilo looks pissed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. Okay.
She's
but you know what,
that's
though?
a no
we
you
got him.
didn't look. That's a
No. We got him. It's okay. It's fine. Okay? I take back all the bad things I said. Because that's not Leroy, that's Leroy.
Leroy. I like that. I like that.
We still have it's still there. Like they've only provided us the step
Oh God.
to elevate what they couldn't. Like they were like, here, we can't do it. You can. But
You
like,
three
it's the
people.
idea to get out there.
I'm sure we can buy out the rights just for that one movie.
Oh man, Leroy and Stitch, Michael Jai White, please.
I will sell all of my major
Please
organs
tell me.
for this to become a.
I will sell all of my Batman things. No, Michael Jai White. If you could, hit me up, Instagram, hit me up here, and I will get you my phone number. We can talk.
Did Leroy take out your audio? Is it
Yeah, your
bad
audio
just
just
for
went
me?
blurred.
Like you just nuked your mic, man.
Oh,
Disney's
no.
trying to quiet you down.
Yeah, we might have been talking
The
about
man's
Leroy and
trying to
Stitch
get
too
you.
much. Anyways, I'll get
Oh,
back to
no.
my. I think I remember what my original point was. 2002 was the original, right?
You're 100%.
So-
You're totally right.
Hello?
I know we were in college. Can hear you.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you're back. We were in college, me and Max at that point, I think, right? Or-
I was not in college for very
You were
long.
in well, I mean, we were college.
You in
we
the
were
military? Yeah.
yeah, that's
college
right.
age.
Sorry.
That's
Late
all
teen,
good.
late teens, early 20s. Justin, you
Yes.
were
High school. I was a
High school.
sophomore.
so we aren't the target demographic for the original Lilo. I gotta say Lilo and Stitch, not Leroy.
Oh, Leroy.
Not Leroy. Not Leroy.
So good.
So I'm sure a lot of people who grew up with the original Lilo and Stitch are very precious about it. Now, I like the original Lilo and Stitch quite a bit. I like that Disney took a chance on just making this movie centered around a very chaotic character. Two chaotic characters.
Leroy.
And it works. The whole found family thing works and so forth. I'm not getting as defensive or up in arms about them revisiting that for a modern day, even though I'm kind of like, it's only been 20 some years. Like,
But it's also been 20 years, people.
Yeah.
yeah,
But and it's like this has happened so many times that I've come finally to grips with it. It's like, hey, if they're doing your thing for their time, let them.
hmm
Like it's you have your thing. It's that. You don't. This doesn't have to also be your thing. It's different. It can't be the thing that you love because that thing is already made and you love it.
And it's still there.
Like that's.
You can visit anytime
yeah.
you want at Disney Plus. You can rewatch that version whenever you want.
Yes. Oh man, and I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if they released the cartoon like a week or two before or a week or two after, again in theaters, just so people can just hey, hey, go watch the original 1, 2. You can still have your theater experience. You remember when you had so much fun doing this as a kid? It's exactly the same thing. Here you go. I don't know if that would have killed it. It would just brought down the ire for people because they're like, oh. Yeah, well, mine's coming out next week, and that's a good one. We can go watch it in the theater, and I'll show you why I love it. Fine. Do you think that would have helped?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it did well on its own anyway. So it's getting a sequel. So
Yeah, it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, that's true. No, I did dig it. I think it is the best
Live action.
the photorealistic Disney movie that came out. But it's not really high bar. So that's all I'm saying is
Okay.
I guess Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast are fine.
Jason will bat for those.
And sure, but I don't
Hocus
care,
Pocus too.
I didn't care about those Disney movies either.
Right.
There's not I really don't have any interest in those. So that is probably where I'm I'm just okay, whatever with those movies. So I'm not trashing them. They're just not for me because I don't care. But Lilo and Stitch is dope. Mulan, which I loved the fucking animated version of, was a bad movie. And it's not even that they ruined my Mulan. It's not the same. That's not my argument. It's just a fucking bad movie. That's there are fucking 100 Chinese film companies you could have hired to make a better Mulan movie than this. And that would have been dope too. That would have just been a cool move,
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just some asshole. But maybe if you go get some actual Chinese, have you ever seen a historic Chinese epic movie?
No, yeah.
They're dope.
I've got one here. I've got the heroic trio here. It's yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, man. It's right there. You're Disney. You have all the money. you know what you could do with all the money instead of like a terrible thing? You could do something cool. And then not only do you have all the money, but you also did something cool. Like, think about that next time. I don't know if anyone ever considered that.
Think about it.
You're still gonna make
Disney. Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney.
We know you're listening.
Disney.
We know you're listening.
Yeah,
You're listening on everything.
Obviously, Michael Jai White is listening. Obviously,
Come on,
Leroy.
Leroy. Not
now it's Leroy?
The other guy. No. Ours is Leroy.
Okay.
Oh.
They have
Leroy. Okay, so they have the
That's how
knockoff.
it's spelled.
We are going to have the legit one.
They did that for us. Yeah, they did that because they're like, look, we can't do it. We want to do it, but we can't do it. And since you haven't done it, we have to tell you how to do it so you can go do it.
2006.
Yeah, back in 2006.
From 2006.
Just calling this.
That's how. Look,
A group of
that's how
podcasters
dumb
are going to get this idea together to make a blaxploitation Lilo and Stitch. We got to leave it wide open for them to do it, just to see them fall flat on their faces.
We don't get John Orlando to film this.
Dude, and like that is the great failure of humanity. That we didn't see this earlier. It took 20 years for us to figure out Leroy and Stitch. But like now that we hold it in our hands,
Leroy
it's up to
and
us.
Stitches. So go visit our
Justin,
GoFundMe on
Mike,
this.
Michael Jai White, please, let's go. Let's do this. I need you. It's got to start with you. You're Leroy. Come on, let's go.
I'm going to Photoshop Michael Jai White's head on top of that red.
I guess this is Michael Jai White Stitch. Is this a Michael Jai White voicing Stitch?
No, he's Leroy.
No, he's Leroy. Okay.
Stitch is going to be Stitch because he's going to have this for us all the time. And then Leroy's got to be like,
okay,
we got to be talking about this now.
There's some intergalactic war that Leroy just got from. It's just like,
oh yeah, come on, let's go. Like all the ideas are good. All of them are good.
That's not
let's
true.
Go. No, you're like, oh Justin, you'll see. You little face, you will see. Now that we have been charged, we have been given divine purpose.
Now that you're a partner in this,
burdened with divine purpose.
You're an investor now, Justin. You can't back out.
Yeah. It's too late, man. It's too late. You're on the internet live right now. Everyone knows you're in on it. Okay,
that's basically a contract.
That's a basic contract.
I basically hooded up and went over to your house and made you sign a contract in blood.
Full circle. I'm so proud of you.
End the show.
I mean, I can. Don't tempt me.
He can. It's like,
no,
I think Justin's been hovering over that button for a while.
Yeah, just
now.
like, when do I get out of here?
Leroy and Stitch.
I was going to say a good segue though is like you mentioned releasing the original Lilo and Stitch maybe a week before the live action one. Would they do that for Denis Villeneuve with his new James Bond? Except a week before you release James Bond Jr., a couple of episodes of James Bond Jr.
Was that him?
Segues all day. I appreciate you very much. You're doing great.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Do you remember our idea to have the Tony Stark built this in a cave, this Segway?
Oh
Segway.
Yeah. That's even more appropriate now because now we gotta get that one character to say it instead.
Oh yeah. I wish we could do that. We need to get that.
Tony Stark.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, my version of Jeff Bridges turns into Kermit the Frog. Unfortunately. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I think
I like that way better.
If they would have went Kermit the Frog, nothing against Jeff Bridges. Okay, nothing. Like his Obadiah Stane was fine.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog as Obadiah Stane.
Next level.
Flex. Would have been a flex. Kermit would have killed that role.
Mm-hmm.
I fully believe in Kermit on as Obadiah Stane. That is dope.
How did we get here?
I was sharing some of those viral videos where people do great editing work on like movies.
Yeah.
I need someone to do the Kermit Obadiah Stane cut of Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not Tony Stark.
Oh yeah.
We're ironmongerers, Tony.
Oh,
God
man.
dang it! Are we
Anyways.
excited for pulling
Yeah.
away from James Bond?
Yeah, are you excited, Justin?
I am. I love Dune, and if he does anything near that level of quality
Okay.
and world building in James Bond, we are going to do well.
Yeah. I hope they let him go nuts. I really wanted to see like let him play with toys. You know,
It's gonna be
I
a very-
really feel like he's
It's going to be a very pensive Bond, I want to say. Because,
pensive. That's a good word.
yeah,
I like
well,
that.
because Denis Villeneuve, even though his stuff can be epic and grand, it's very pensive, too. There's a lot of, like,
Yeah, thoughtful
pregnant pauses. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like that is like the perfect word. It's
Pregnant.
yeah. It's like vexing.
No, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah,
I trust him. I trust that Canuck.
Dope.
Yep. I'm happy. That's something. This is not. I did not see that one coming.
Same.
Like, okay, and he wants to do a James Bond movie. Like, okay, like let's. I hope they let him cook. I hope they let him cook.
I just hope this doesn't cut into his prophecy time. I hope it doesn't, or not prophecy, but what would he be working on now?
Dune 3.
Yeah, but Dune 3, Messiah. It's
Yeah,
not gonna cut
Messiah.
into-
They're talking about the second book. Yeah.
I was thinking of the show. Sorry, but it's
Is
not
it
gonna
Dark
cut in-
Messiah?
No, it's just Dune Messiah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think.
That's a
Hope
book that was hard to get to. Like, I have it. I've read the first 20, 30 pages, and I was like, oh,
That's when it gets a little loopy,
I'm not sure I can put
Yeah.
muscle through it.
because then you start doing the
Yeah,
clone
that
thing.
It's yeah. I don't even. I read Dune, and then I'll read what's the next one after that.
That's Messiah. That's what we're talking about.
Children
it
of
was-
Dune.
Okay, yeah. Children of Dune.
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done Dune fully, then Messiah, and a little bit of Children, perhaps.
Yes. Children is wacko. And
Yeah, it's like that's when a human turns into a worm. Yeah. Spoilers, I guess, if it interests you.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Don't even bother. It's not worth it. Like Dune is good. Dune is great. Just read Dune again.
Dune on its own. Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly let
Totally
him
fine.
get to like. I'd be fine with him just pivoting from that story and just doing his own thing once they get into space in the Intergalactic War. I'd like to see actual film of the Intergalactic War rather than.
What I
Flashpoint
want him to
for it.
do is somehow tie in Dune to Bond.
Huh.
Like Bond has to retrieve a certain substance, which happens to be the melange.
Crocodile.
Huh. That would be bonkers. That would be absolute bonkers.
The beginnings of the spice melange.
But I mean, like, what would that mean for humanity? Like, that's
That's where it
Like,
starts. It's just the
think
genesis
about
of it.
that.
A little
And
bit of an
it just
Easter
means
egg.
we're-
tiny little bit, and it's like it like would change the entire.
Oh yeah, because it's not going to happen for like it's going to happen over a process of like tens of thousands of years, anyways. So,
Yeah.
but it's the beginnings of it. Like he has to retreat
Yeah.
from some like missile silo in I don't know the Ukraine or whatever, or wherever we are. Not the Ukraine. Sorry, they're having enough shit.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't,
like, I mean,
they don't need to deal with Bond. I don't know, some abandoned missile silo, and yeah, there's just the beginnings of what will potentially be the thing that helps people traverse space and time.
James Bond in space. I'm in.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down for it for sure. But yeah, no. Denis, good luck to you, sir. Yeah, have at it. Like, yeah, let's go. I'm down for this. That was way out of left field for me. I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Well. So
Everyone was
surprised.
pushing for Nolan like really hard for that.
Yeah,
I could see
Nolan would have
it.
been all right. Yeah, Nolan would have been all right. But you know,
I don't know. He has an aversion to wanting to actually show people like bleed or, things that happen like that. I've noticed that in a lot of his like more action oriented movies. Is like he's very averse to actually showing like the impact of that action.
Yeah.
And has no one ever done like a book to movie? I mean, obviously he's done recreations of like the Batman, right? So there is comic references. But
I
like,
mean, yeah. I mean, but he adapted that into his own story, and
Yeah.
I guess you could say Oppenheimer was based off of what was the book, American Prometheus.
Oh, sure.
But at the same time, too, like that's his own like taking liberties with the storytelling of it, because I'm sure American Prometheus didn't have all the sex in it that it did that it showed in Oppenheimer.
Oh no, that's a very spicy book, dude.
That fire was lit in more
The
ways
scene-
than one.
The scene where Kitty
This
is like
the 50
envisioning.
Shades of Grey, pre-50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, chapter 70 whatever, where Kitty's envisioning his former lover like humping him in his deposition chair.
Yeah, it's great. It's spicy. I'm telling you, it's a good read.
It's literally great.
That's a bathtub read, you know.
Yeah. So 3 thumbs up for James Bond.
Oh,
Villeneuve. Yeah. Sweet.
I'll give that 3rd thumb. Sure.
Go. Thank you. I needed it to be right.
Yeah.
I mean, but apparently you're the Bond guy. You're the big Bond fan. I figured you'd be more excited.
I'm genuinely am. I mean, that was like the thing my dad and I like watched all the time. Like he worked second shift for a lot of my childhood, so like in the summertime we watch a James Bond movie, then he'd go to work. You know what I mean? Like it'd just be like a thing. So I'm very partial to Bond, but I'm really hoping he does well. And he built Dune into a really fun thing that if he can do anything near that to Bond and make it like more cool, it's already cool in my opinion, but like more cool would be sweet.
I don't know if I've asked you this before. Who's your favorite Bond? Do you have a favorite Bond?
Oh, do I have a favorite Bond? I think it's Connery. I think I've watched more of his stuff than anything else. I'm a big fan of his Bond. All of them that are on little quirks and stuff.
Pierce Brosnan.
He's a dope Bond. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the outlier. I'm gonna go with a little bit of what's his name, Dalton.
Dalton's good.
Timothy Dalton.
Good.
His Bond is like hardcore. Like those 2 movies are
Yeah.
like
His
really
Bond is kind of intense.
He's kind of intense in those. I was like, geez, dude.
Yeah, and that's where I think he can do well too, because like there's so much range in all the Bond films that there is flexibility there. So like in terms of the character and like universe and the whole thing, so we can do a lot of fun stuff out.
I heard that they're doing like a Bond adjacent TV show or something like that.
Are they?
Crime or something.
Would it be
Bond
like?
I heard like we're getting like a 00 Office sort of deal.
Now I'm just thinking about The Office.
That would be incredible. I'm not sure I'd like it for the fact that it's Bond, but like that would be really funny.
The documentary crews like
almost like
Barry.
Barry.
MI6.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it would be cool if they did like a Lower Decks kind of thing, where it's like this is an obvious comedy show.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, that would be fun. Like even like Q, you follow Q around and like the labs they're building James Bond.
Yeah, well, not Q, but like
low level grunts
Q guy.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you know, but it's like but like these are all the fucking misfit idiots of like whatever they got put down here like before, like this is their last stop before they're out of here.
Yeah.
Like the assistants to Moneypenny and Q and M and all that.
Yeah.
Like their interns or whatever.
Yeah. I would be down for that. But something kind of funny and different. But like we're definitely not gonna get that. Like comedy show. It'll be
very serious.
That's my show.
I don't know. Whenever they try to like really branch out the franchise of like some stuff, like did anyone ever watch that Continental show?
Oh, no. For John Wick?
Yeah.
No, was it good? I
don't know. I haven't watched. I was just curious, just because that kind of came and went, and I was just like, John Wick was like a hot commodity. It's kind of is again because of Ballerina, but like no one really made much mention of that show when it came out. I was like, okay.
Well, I mean, like John Wick, the first John Wick is not a good movie. Like it's just highly entertaining. It's a highly entertaining action movie. You know, but like you know, it's just this dude like who runs around killing like.
Yeah, it's just vengeance, right? It's just like they killed my dog. And
it's straightforward.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to knock John Wick, but I'm like saying like look. We're not working with a lot here.
Yeah, it's not until the sequels.
And trying to flesh it out is like. No, it seems kind of stupid when you hang out here too long.
I really still love the 4 films. Like, I think they're really great, well put together action movies. The lore building in those movies, I could take or leave, honestly, just because it feels like every sequel they keep adding extra things to it. I'm like, oh, but there's actually this that you have to do, and then you got to go into the desert and meet this guy who's been here the whole time apparently. And it's like,
I really want them to translate that into like a video game to like do, because it's perfect video game lore. It's not like, you know what I mean? It'd be great to just plug and play with that universe and like, hey, go join a crime syndicate. It'd be fun.
Could be fun. You could be one of the most badass dudes of all time, because they're making another Nobody.
Yeah,
which is the John Wick-verse. Which I dug Nobody. I haven't seen Ballerina yet, so I kind of want to check that out.
I've heard good things and bad things about Ballerina. I've heard it doesn't have quite the juice of a Wick film, but I've heard Ana de Armas is
dope,
solid in it.
Yeah,
I saw a trailer for her in another movie, Eden or something like that, and it looks good.
Interesting.
We just hit on her, but like, I don't know. I think it's called Eden. Can you pull it up? Should we do a little trailer?
No.
Well, tell you what, since you mentioned Sir Sean Connery, you should definitely look up a trailer for a film of his called Sir Billy.
Sir Billy.
The face you're making right now makes me think I shouldn't do that, Mike.
Oh, it'll make you love Sean Connery.
It is not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. Whatever.
I forgot to send videos.
That look on Mike's face says. It's like, oh yes, this will be humorous. I am about to burden him with knowledge.
All right, here, I got it. Let me see if I can't share.
Are we sharing Eden?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Then I can jump into.
I haven't heard of this one, so I'm curious. Oh, while we're setting this up, I might as well throw it out here. I would recommend. I don't usually do this, but I want to shout out a podcast. It's a well-known podcast. Last Podcast on the Left.
Oh yeah.
They usually do true crime and horror. They interviewed Kevin Smith. They released a Kevin Smith episode for Dogma's 25th anniversary. It's a really good listen. I mean, it's a lot of Kevin Smith stories you've heard before, but it's solid.
Let's go.
I really enjoyed that podcast, and that was a really good episode.
No, it's a good episode.
All right. Eden.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Imaginary entertainment.
Definition of survival.
Jurassic Park.
Is that what Island covered in. Okay, Ron Howard.
Like,
I
don't know.
Your story inspired us to leave everything behind.
So is this an uncovering?
Start anew.
Eden?
Oh.
No, it's something else.
Oh, it's a true story. Okay.
By this
Malaria.
time this year, one of us will be gone.
Yeah. Okay.
I personally hope it's not you.
Kind of hope it is.
We hunt.
A volcano. That's
We
fun.
fight. We kill.
Oh yeah, that is Jude Law.
Trying to
Yeah,
rescue
yeah.
us.
I didn't recognize him at first.
Because we are family.
We
You're
are
a threat.
Uh-huh.
Not to let you destroy us. Shut up!
Yeah, this looks
Intense.
intense.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I got
It's
it.
outside.
Oh, Vanessa Kerr. Okay, that is. Oh,
Sid Sweeney.
Zemo.
Yeah, Zemo.
Oh,
Like a little
Hey.
threesome in the ocean. Dope.
okay.
And then a murder.
And somebody goes.
Yeah. And dead.
I gotta look up what that's based off of, like, because that seems like it's gonna be a true crime podcast all in itself.
Yeah, for sure. I'm interested in this one. I don't know. I'm getting like Wicker Man vibes though. Like also like I don't
The
know.
Bee!
It's like
Mhm.
this could easily be just a terrible movie.
I mean, it's Ron Howard, which I don't know. Past couple of years, Ron Howard's been 50-50 for me. I haven't forgiven him for Hillbilly Elegy. I'm like, that's really weird.
We're still in timeout.
That was the project he had decided, like, I want to attach myself to this one.
Yeah, you know what? You know what sounds good.
Take creative risk.
No, like I don't know. I thought that one looked really different and kind of cool, and I don't
No,
know.
it looks
It does
looks
look cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean-
and I like pretty much everybody in there, so it's like
I am getting
Let's give it a
culty
shot.
vibes. You're all right, Max. I am getting some kind of culty thing going on there, but it's apparently based on a true story, which means,
yeah,
I
it
don't
could
know.
be culty, you know.
Yeah, it could be very much be culty.
Yeah, but yeah, I like. It looks interesting, very, very interesting, and I don't know how I happened upon that trailer, but yeah, Anna de Armas doing good, doing good.
Good for her.
Yeah.
She's a great actress. I like her in a lot of stuff. I liked her in
I
Knives Out. I
agree.
liked her in I even liked her in that one when she was still dating Ben Affleck, Deep Water or whatever that was.
Mm.
She was
Geely?
doing that.
I don't know if I saw that one. I don't think I
Geely.
did.
I even liked her as Marilyn Monroe, even though I hated that movie. Blonde is a terrible. It's such a terrible fucking movie, and it does Marilyn Monroe dirty. But Ana de Armas is really good as Marilyn Monroe.
Mhm, mhm.
It just sucks that that's a story they decided to tell about Marilyn Monroe.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Dope. I'm in. Do you want to watch the Sean Connery thing? I can pull it up. Do you want to watch it?
Oh.
Is that like not sure? Not
Throw
sure.
it up.
What is it? What
Throw it up.
rhyme me? It's Sean Connery and what?
Sir Billy.
Sir.
Just type in on YouTube Sean Connery, Sir Billy. Justin, your look. Your pure look of, oh, are you fucking serious, man? It's important, though. It is important.
Listen, I'm in there. All right, we're
doing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's
It's
happening.
important, man.
Everyone,
Here we go.
prepare yourselves.
It was the thumbnail that got me. I don't know the actual.
Billy Productions.
Billy Productions. Sir Billy, produced by Billy
Okay.
Productions.
Another Island in Mist.
Transport.
I didn't really.
Where evil lurks.
All right.
Why do they make a dick?
Unfolds.
What the fuck?
There lies a secret.
Oh, okay. Talking animals. Cool.
I'm lost.
I will find you.
What is Mike? What?
What?
No way.
Okay.
A grandpa. Sir Sean Connery is Sir Billy. William, to my friends. It's a race against time. And the odds and a villainous policeman.
That was the thumbnail.
Okay, so I might as well talk about this
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness.
Please.
This is the last movie Sean Connery ever did. Apparently.
Man, he
Wow.
went out rough.
And the reason he did is because it's Scottish based,
Sure.
and it's all about basically like Scottish pride, Highland pride, essentially.
Grandfather Sean Connery coming in hot. Fair enough.
If
If he's happy, I'm happy. But oh boy.
Yeah. Scotland forever.
You don't have to play the whole thing. Like you get the
No,
Aston
no,
Martin.
No, you added for this trailer. You're getting
The Aston Martin's there, so it's clear. Oh, and he does the hat thing.
Uh-huh. Find me Indiana Jones. Oh my.
Oh my
But
goodness.
that is literally, I think,
Mike.
the last movie he ever did anything for.
All right.
And you
so
can kind of hear it.
double feature Sir Billy into the Denis Villeneuve
James Bond. That's what's got to play the week before.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Sir Billy. Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean-
In every theater at all times, 24/7 until.
That is
James
his
Bond.
Orson Welles voicing Unicron moment.
Yes. Yes.
where he's kind of like, just give me money. I'll say whatever you want me to say.
Just give me money.
Max, I don't know. Max, did you ever take history class with that one teacher who loved quoting Last Crusade? Who was like, "It tells me that goose-stepping morons such as yourself should spend time reading books instead of burning them." Like, we had a history teacher in high school.
I was not. Yeah.
He used to quote that movie all the fucking time.
That's awesome.
You know what though? I imagine it's like the only thing that gets him through. You know, like he just loves Indiana Jones so much. Like
he was.
Like,
I think he just watches it Sunday night, just like to prepare for the week.
I think he was literally 7 years older than us. So yeah, that was probably what was getting him through the days with us, because we were annoying ass kids.
Because he had to stamp down the rage, and like all he could do is like just
think about Sean Connery in Last Crusade.
That's like his mantra, you know. It's like
he retires when Sir Billy comes out because he can't handle it. He's like, and then this,
man. Yeah, like this is
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
that poor man is being battered from all sides.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was the movie that Sean Connery was like, I'm leaving this industry. And then he came back to just do some lines for Sir Billy.
Awesome.
But I figured you'd love that, Justin.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep. It was awesome. It's fun. It was fun. Good for him.
That was a thing for sure.
We didn't talk about summer eats.
No, we didn't. But that's because we're eating summer eats tomorrow. Barbecue. Godspeed. Come over, eat some food.
It doesn't feel right talking about food without Jason. Honestly,
I agree. I have one.
He is off on adventures. Like
he said "F you guys."
He's trekking.
He is off on adventures. I'm so happy and so proud for that kid. Like that's crazy. That dude is everywhere now.
But also, he decided to just have us holding the bag on the summer eats. I'm like, summer eats for me is whatever I find in the day.
That's on me, because I was like, hey, I'm gonna suggest a topic because we have a barbecue on Sunday. I was like. Because I think we're recording podcasts and stuff there too, so we're talking about it. I thought it'd be a good intro, but that's okay. It's not a big deal.
We got sidetracked with Leroy and Stitch. Sorry.
Honestly, way better content to me. That was way more fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Leroy and Stitch. I cannot wait till Michael J. White. Let's go.
It's out into the
Leroy
universe
Stitch,
now.
Make it happen.
We know you're listening.
Before we sign off, Max, I want to show you the dumbest magic product I've ever owned or been a part of.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Hopefully this comes across on screen. I don't know if it will.
What is it?
It is.
Back it up a little bit.
Can't see it.
Oh, okay, fine. It is
there.
a pencil.
Oh.
And all it says is secret layer.
Oh, we can't see it. What does it
Can't
say?
see it? Secret
I see
layer.
it. Yeah.
That's it. It comes in like a box. If you bought a secret layer recently, it's just a pencil. Here. It's like someone in the marketing department was like, hey, I got some spare pencils. Let's throw this shit in a box. Question. It's so dumb. What are we doing?
How much is the set?
Yeah, the pencils? Yeah, a lot.
I was like...
No. Like the thing that you bought.
Oh, the secret layer? At minimum, you spent $40.
Yeesh.
And they gave you a pencil for it. At minimum.
They give you a pencil and they give you cardboard.
True. So you get the card you buy, and then you get a pencil. Normally, you get like another card. Like for the Final Fantasy one, the version of this was a Gilded Lotus, a card that you use in the game.
Okay.
But for a lot of these,
that's dope.
Yeah.
So instead of that, they're just like, we'll just send you a pencil.
Yeah.
Because so many people are using pencils.
Right. Right. In the digital age. We're almost all out of jobs because of AI, but so you're going to be using this pencil a lot for whatever.
Well, because they know when all the tech shuts down from the inevitable apocalypse, they're going to be like,
they're getting ahead of it.
Yeah. People are still going to want to
play our game and D&D.
You still want to do Magic the Gathering with pencil and paper.
You can
honestly, Mike, that's probably the best solution for this whole thing. You're right.
I mean, I'm not one to judge because I've been going on like TMNT Mirage Treasure Hunt.
Sure.
Because I'm a fullback in TMNT stuff.
100%.
And I literally found like 2 comics today from 87 and 88 that were $20 total.
Awesome.
From TMNT, and I'm like,
dope.
That's awesome. I'm afraid to open them up and read them, but I really want to read them because there's stories I've been wanting to.
Can you find the synopsis online so you don't have to open them?
I found the synopsis, but it's also like
it's different. It's different.
You're missing out on the artwork.
Yeah,
and stuff.
And like to buy a comic book and not read it is almost like sacrifice.
Yeah, I think there are issues that haven't been reprinted in like collected volumes or whatever. So I'm just like, I really want to read these.
Dope. Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, that's the thing. It's a full book. It's
what if they crumble in my fingers?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to poo-poo on Magic the Gathering, but it's a full comic.
Poo-poo.
It's not 2 cards and a pencil.
Yeah, no, poo-poo. So, they deserve poo-poos for pencils.
Sorry.
You should poo on these pencils.
Oh my goodness.
I don't mean to be a dick like that to all you Magic fans, but I'm like, really? You're shelling out that money for a card and a pencil?
To everyone who received a pencil, okay? I'm speaking to all of you right now, together, because you're all listening. I know you all listen to this podcast. You take that pencil, you sharpen it, okay? And then you write with your hands on paper a letter, okay? Write a letter to Wizards of the Coast about how much you fucking hate this pencil. Like, I hate this pencil so much.
Snap it and
I'm
put it
writing
in the
you this letter.
Like I said, don't get me wrong. When all technology goes completely black, you'll have the advantage over all of us normies.
Because you can write and you have a weapon.
Yeah, you have a weapon.
One single use probably, but yeah.
What's our little iPad stylus gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing. That's gonna shatter. Like when you try to jam the iPad stylus into somebody's eyeball, that's not gonna work at all. But the pencil,
it has a rubber tip. It's not gonna do shit.
Yeah. No, eyeballs are immune to that. Okay, it's like physically. It's like ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, it is like a physical truth of the universe that an iPad stylus cannot pierce an eyeball. Okay.
We have spiraled, ladies and gentlemen, and
it's all good.
It's been great.
It's usually when it's the 3 of us that we start spiraling.
Yeah.
We need a Jason here to be like, okay, guys, we're coming up on
the
the
a little bit. Yeah. Oh no, Jason will just hang up. It's cracking me up. Like interviews we do, he'll just be like, "All right, we're done here." I was like, "Brother, we have like 11 more questions. That's fine."
I do miss we sometimes wrap up on a very awkward note, and Jason's like, "Well, follow us here." Like I don't envy his job of having to be like, "How do I put a button on this?"
Yeah.
And it's like he always is like, "Man, I knew I should have let him stop. I should have stopped him at like X that was a mile down the road from where we have taken the conversation now." Mm-hmm. He's like, "If only I would have known then that it was going to come here, I would have stopped it sooner."
True.
But check us out.
We'll follow you. We'll follow us.
There you go.
Yeah, we did it.
Do the whole spiel, guys.
No, it's not Justin's the host.
You're just talent right now.
What was the 3 Geeks Podcast? Watch us wherever you or listen wherever you find fine podcasts. I'm leaning into John Orlando's bit, but see you, everybody. Goodbye.
Recycle your droids.
Or don't. Whatever. I can't find the button. This might not be the outro.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So some of my favorite summer eats are, I don't know, beef bourguignon.
Okay.
Go to hell, Mike.
Justin showed me a picture of this pulled pork that's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm so down.